Hello everyone, Curious Corduroy here, and today we are going to be checking out the gameplay reveal trailer for Tides of Annihilation. Now, this game was shown off very briefly at the recent Sony State of Play. It immediately caught my eye because the gameplay looks so fun and refreshing. We're kind of seeing a bit of a resurgence of the hack and slash character action genre come back, which is super cool. I didn't want to cover it right away because I did see that they were going to release this gameplay trailer, so I figured it'd be kind of fun to maybe just kind of watch this trailer live and get my reaction to it and just kind of pause and comment on things as we go. So if any of that sounds cool to you, feel free to click the like button. If you'd like to stick around, you can subscribe and let me know in the comments down below what you guys think so far of Tides of Annihilation, especially that gameplay that we are about to get into. So, as always, the link to the full gameplay will be in the description down below. So I did skip ahead just a little bit because I saw the beginning was story stuff, and I kind of want to skip the story stuff for now and kind of be a little surprised to actually like play the game and figure out what the story is instead of like covering every aspect of it. I just kind of want to focus mainly on gameplay for now.
Get over here.
Get over here. Okay, so we can jump. That's cool. The Union Jack flag is there. Okay, creepy knights, I like it. Demonic creepy knights. Okay. This is cool. It's giving me flashes of Final Fantasy XVI in a good way. Holy hell. So you got like a sick parry, that's cool. The music too, wow. Okay, that was pretty sick. I think my mouth was agape for most of that battle. Holy crap, first off, I kind of wish I was wearing headphones because that music was like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It was like, it was tickling my ears. It's like ASMR. Sounds super cool. But the combat, I said I got like flashes of Final Fantasy XVI. This is reminding me so much of Final Fantasy XVI. Again, I really enjoyed that game's combat. I know it's a bit polarizing for Final Fantasy fans, but I grew up playing character action games, so I'm very familiar with that style of combat. I enjoy it. I love how fast-paced it is, how the attacks string together, how you can jump and dodge and do all kinds of crazy abilities. But this, to me, it's Final Fantasy 16 with like Stellar Blade. Even just looking at the UI is very much like it was in 16, how you had your three iconic abilities up in the upper left-hand corner. You got your different meters there. Looks like she's got some sort of special click in the L3 and R3 to accept the truth, some sort of limit break devil trigger kind of thing going on. And then seeing like these three knights in particular, I'm assuming they're knights. I haven't done my research. They're all like different elemental things. So you've got like a fire knight, you've got like an ice one, which does like that Shiva attack, which looks pretty cool. I'm assuming the green is wind. So, wow, that was super fast paced. I don't want to rewind it because I think there's going to be more gameplay, but like, yeah, this is super cool. And I gotta say, we'll say this now instead of saving it for later. It is so nice and refreshing, as I mentioned at the top of the video, to see a resurgence of like hack and slash character action games in gaming. Because for the past like decade or so, a lot of games, when they would do their combat, they would kind of borrow from the Souls formula. And it can be kind of hard to describe what a Souls game is in terms of its combat. You just kind of have to feel it out. But a Souls game, it's like the way they position the camera behind you, the way your character kind of moves like this. You might like whack, 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 and then throw up your shield. Whack, 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 throw up your shield. You've got like the stamina gauge. Souls games just feel a certain way. So games like Lies of P, all of the Souls titles, Elden Ring. I feel like Mother Mary right now. Black Myth Wukong, the most recent to kind of adopt the Souls formula, with also a little bit of like God of War in there from like the God of War remakes, or reboots rather. So most action games nowadays are that. It's kind of like a Souls formula type thing. And a lot of people, when they think action game, they think Souls-like. They think of the Wukongs, they think of the Elden Rings, the Dark Souls. But this is the shit I grew up on. Character action, hack and slash, Devil May Cry, Ninja Gaiden, the Bayonettas, and we're seeing that kind of come back now and have that resurgence with this game, Tides of Annihilation. I wouldn't be shocked if a new Devil May Cry gets announced in the next few years. A game like Final Fantasy XVI, which again was polarizing with its combat, but that was much heavier in the character action department when it came to controlling the character of Clive and doing like full combos and team up attacks with Torgal. I'm trying to think of some other games. Ninja Gaiden has made a return with 4. Ninja Gaiden Black 2? Black 2, I think is the name. Or Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, I think is what they called it. So in Phantom Blade Zero, oh, that's another great one. I didn't cover that on the channel, but Phantom Blade Zero looks insane. And the devs of that game have just come out and said, look, the exploration of our games is going to be like a Souls-like, but the combat is going to be something different and unique, and it's going to be that more character action, hack and slash kind of thing. And you see that with Phantom Blade Zero's combat. It looks super cool, very beautiful, almost kind of choreographed in a way. So it looks like it's going to be super fun, but let's check out the rest of this. It's just nice to see that resurgence of the action games I grew up with, the hack and slash character action games come back instead of it being like another Souls-like in a way. Okay, standard exploration. We got chests. Kick them open. So you got like different walled up areas.
Do you fear that?
Just a fold realm.
Oh, Scarlet Waters!
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's trippy. This is like some Inception level stuff. Oh, this is cool.
Watch out!
Okay. Wow. It kind of reminds me of like some of the earlier stuff we saw from Final Fantasy XV, like when Noctis and the Chocobros are in that building that's collapsing.
Want to start? Might be a way out. Let's go.
Cool traversal. Okay. Oh, that is sick.
Britannia. Long time no see.
Okay, we're at a museum.
Oh no, not again. No.
Big whale monster. Scholars left.
The path is flooded.
Fog crystal. Okay. So this is kind of like what I was thinking of with Phantom Blade Zero, where you have like these other Souls-like things, not with combat, but just like going to a rest area. I don't know if this is going to spawn enemies. Like, let's say you get through this area, you kill the enemies, you come back and rest, restore your stats. Will the enemies come back? I don't know. That aspect of Souls, I don't mind. The exploration aspects of Souls games, I think, are great. The level design in particular in Souls games are phenomenally well done. It's just the combat that I got fatigued from, because I used to be a Souls head. I used to play those games like crazy. I would try to speed run them, but eventually I just got burned out on the combat. Another game I forgot to mention that this kind of reminds me of and is part of that resurgence of action games is Lost Soul Aside, which I believe has been in development for close to 250 years now. So that game is finally hopefully getting ready to release, and it again is kind of following that character action hack and slash formula. So they're coming back, man. Health has been recovered.
Look, a path.
Okay, so there's some puzzle platform stuff in here too.
Not enough yet. Let's find more. Up here! Just knock down the pillar. Don't forget, knights don't fear the scarlet waters.
Okay, support knight, so that's what they are.
Now we can get across.
Okay, so they don't just help in combat, they help you in traversal. And it's something called a red tide. So the scarlet waters, I think is what you're called.
I sense danger. Seems like that's where we're headed.
Once we go in, there's no turning back. We need to be prepared.
The animations are so well done. It's so fluid. Oh, the bird was a person. I probably would have known that if I didn't skip the first minute.
I warned you.
I warned you.
Gwendolyn,
It's a great name, Gwendolyn.
did you come here just to get upset? With me?
Oh no, she's hot.
Damn it, Mordred!
That's up to you. Just here to read, are you?
I have more pressing matters.
Did you just toss that book up there?
You should have stayed out of my way.
Like I said before, I've no interest in your throne.
So, you're after the night for something else?
That's right. You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
Don't trust her! She's a psycho!
I feel like I'm being spoiled here on some of the story stuff that I wanted to avoid.
Silence!
Uh-oh.
Idiot!
The bird turns into a weapon.
A cheap trick!
This is cool. Boss battle.
You're
Boss
weaker
battle.
than before. Swinging your sword like that, does that count as fighting? What's this? Can't win on your own, so you call for backup. Too slow. This is all you've got.
She's talking mad shit, man.
Bow to me. Half-baked trick. Very well. This is your own doing, pest.
Fighting on the ceiling.
You're a right pain, aren't you? You'll soon pay the price. You're nothing.
Yeah, even the music is reminding me of like Final Fantasy 16 in particular. Like, this is just like straight up 16 vibes for me.
What a beautiful sight. A perfect picture of failure. Kneel. Feel the true power of Pendragon. Feel the despair. This is proof of my inevitable victory.
Any character action game that has that with like someone who summons a bunch of swords with energy of light and then they throw them at you is immediately a winner in my book. That's so cool. I love the blocking and the countering, the parry stuff, being able to jump in battle still, the evasions. Those knights are super cool.
You were just lucky.
Sick.
How dare you? You'll regret that. You're nothing but a bug. Well, I'm destined to have it.
I may be a mere bug. But who the hell do you think you are?
Watch your mouth.
Face it, you're just a discarded pawn in this game.
Damn you! I'm Pendragon. No one can cast me aside, ever!
Is that it? Oh, wow. Big dragon man. Whoa, big old boss. That's some God of War stuff right there. Assuming that was it. Yeah. Tides of Annihilation. So is this actually a PlayStation 5 exclusive then? Wow, hang on. We'll pause it on there. She's a very beautiful woman. That was sick, dude. I think I just knocked something off my table. That combat, like the vibe in general of this game, you could have told me this was Final Fantasy XVII, I would have believed you. It, from the music to like the combat to like the knights and the elemental stuff, this looks really good. Like, I wonder how long they've been working on this game for, because it looks very polished. The graphics, the animations, the facial stuff. I think there's like an actual well-known actress playing the character of Gwendolyn too. Or maybe she's playing the other character. But this is sick. The brief bit of platforming that we saw too, with like the world shifting and having to run up the wall, having help from your bird friend, who also turns into a weapon. Seeing some of the previews of future boss fights, like that big knight, that's like straight up Chronos stuff from God of War 3. If anyone remembers that fight, that was super cool. But this is incredibly impressive. Again, massive Final Fantasy 16 vibes to this one. Also some Devil May Cry-ish stuff, how you're kind of like fighting in like an arena-based area when you come across the enemies that are almost like marionette-like when they come to life. Some people have said Stellar Blade. I kind of get that in terms of like her movement and some of her animations. She's very regal, I guess is the best way to put it. Regal in the way that she moves. Very elegant, I think is a better way to put it. It's almost like she's dancing when she moves across the field, but the combat looks like it's going to be pretty deep. And like, if I had a criticism of Final Fantasy XVI's combat, which again, I really enjoyed that game's combat, I just wish it was a little deeper. I wish that Clive had more combos. Maybe like delay combos as well. I wish that Torgal could do more. I just wish that they allowed Clive a bigger move set and more combo abilities and opportunities. And it looks like this game kind of has that for the character of Gwendolyn. And like that last boss fight there, like super Final Fantasy-ish in terms of like what the boss was doing, and just the maneuverability that you're going to have with this character, not just outside of battle, but in battle, looks so refreshing. It's soul's nice. It's so nice. Especially since, again, I'm not trying to rag on Souls games or their combat. There's people out there that love it, but for me, I got so fatigued, and I just kept seeing over the years with so many action games showing up. By the end of this video, you're not going to even see my face. so many games were just kind of adopting that Souls-like formula with their combat, and to see a game, and again, not just this game, but like a resurgence of that hack and slash character action with this game, Phantom Blade Zero, Soul aside, Ninja Gaiden 4, even to a degree the new Onimusha, which we've been trying to figure out what the combat of that game is going to be like, and it looks like it could be a mixture of like a Sekiro and a Ghost of Tsushima, but it looks like it's not going fully down that Souls route. Speaking of Ghost of Tsushima, that has some really incredibly fun combat as well. It's not crazy deep or complicated, it's very simple. It's basically Simon Says, but it's very fun to do, and it never really got stale for me, so it felt fun and fresh. So this was super awesome. I'm impressed by everything I saw. The music, the visuals, the combat stuff, those knights. I want to know more about those knights. They seem to be elemental based, but they come in and assist you in battle, much like the iconic abilities did in Final Fantasy XVI. This is super cool. Very refreshing. I'm going to make this my wallpaper. She's a very beautiful woman. But with that being said, that was Tides of Annihilation gameplay reveal trailer. Super awesome. I'm going to keep my eye on this game. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought so far of not only this gameplay reveal trailer, but like the state of action games in general. Are you someone who, you know, is kind of fatigued on the Souls-like combat formula? And are you happy to see that resurgence of that hack and slash character action make a return? Because I definitely am. I am Curious Corduroy. I will see you guys in the next video. Please remember to always be excellent to one another.